Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 2204 in Candy Crush Saga as a special dedication to Kelly. Kelly, thank you so much for letting me know it has changed, but more than that, letting me know how it had been changed and that it had you stuck, because those two pieces of information are really crucial to me being able to try to help. And it looks like I might need some help on this board too, because it's a hard level, we can tell by the skull and the purple, where we have 25 moves to pop 2 popcorn and remove 105 frosting. Now your popcorn may no longer look like popcorn. They may be black licorice shells with little pink swirls in them that you have to open up to get color bombs, but they function the same way as popcorn. So, sorry, mine doesn't seem to update with that information. But it does operate the same way. It's just visually different. So let's see what it will take to try to beat this level, and then hopefully we'll get some luck to help us out. First of all, I see I've got a frog. If I can combine him with other blue, then I can move him around and have him help me take out certain things. Right now I'm specifically interested in getting this magic mixer unlocked. Oh, why? So that I can remove it so it can blow me up? Well, no, but it is in the way. I could complete this level entirely and leave this capped off. But it's probably going to be difficult because it is in the way. So let me contemplate that further and see how things go. I definitely know I need to work on the popcorn/licorice shells because those are pretty tricky. Well, there's nothing to determine now. I have to get rid of this as quickly as I can or it's just going to create problem after problem for me. It wants me to make this move, and that's not a bad move because it's going to give me more access to this more quickly. But I think I'm going to go like this because I've got some purple collected and I want to be able to use it. I'm trying to figure out the best way, oh gosh, more frosting, to clear out the most stuff. Now, even though I have more frosting here, which is a bit problematic, probably even a bit more than a bit problematic, it is still something that I need, and so it can prove useful. I really want to get to these popcorn. I'm going to go ahead and make a wrapped candy, which is also hitting this. And then look at how this is aimed over here. It's not the best use of my wrapped candy, but I'm going to use that stripe to hit there. And then I'm hoping for also some cascading. Here comes this frog around here, and that may be useful. I've got licorice swirls on the board. The problem with the licorice swirls is that when I take some out, no new stuff can form. But when I can't or don't take them out, then new stuff can show up if I make moves under these dispensers. I don't want to play tug-of-war with that repeatedly, though. I think what I'd like to do is get this frog filled. One way to do that is to match with blue, but my attempt on doing that did not work out so well. We've got this coming around, and we have just got a flood here of kind of bad stuff in my way. I would like to put this together and use it as a combo to be able to hit this popcorn and this popcorn. The problem is, if I do that, I have to take out all orange from the board, which doesn't seem very beneficial to me. And when I do that, this may all get set off. I'm trying to investigate my options. When we're stuck on these really hard levels, sometimes we need luck to be able to beat it. But it's not only luck. We also have to make the best choices possible. I really wanted to match this with blue to take out this frog, or even hold on to this a little bit longer. But the board isn't giving me that option. So what I can see is taking out orange, which would concentrate things down and help a little bit in here. Take out all purple, which would set this off and hit this. Or activate this wrapped up here, which would then drop down, hit this, and go like this, and preserve this guy for me. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I still want this preserved. I could make a wrapped here, I could make a stripe here, but I think I'm going to hit this so it doesn't spew out any additional junk at me. Let's do that, and then, yay, look at this, hitting this and making more specials. I like that. And then we're just going to blow this up, and it's going to explode with force, so it's going to take some things out. Now notice this frog is almost filled. He's getting fatter and fatter, and he's just about ready to be moved. Plus the popcorn is getting popped, so I'm feeling hopeful there. Not there yet. I could take out all of the blue, but now I'd rather wait until... Ooh, I think I might be able to set up a color bomb with the orange. Wait until I need it. No, that dropped down too far, but that got filled. So where is the best place to put this? If I take it and put it right here, it's a bit in isolation. However, it would also be next to this, so it would help to take this out, and I've got this to help propel it away from isolation. I could go ahead and make a wrapped candy here to help further with this. I could make a stripe. I could take this and move it over to a popcorn. If I move it to this popcorn, it's going to have to go along this rail here and be isolated for quite a bit of time. But if I put it over here, it would pop this popcorn and then come back out into the public area. A lot of different decisions. Now, I can't put this on some areas that are super thick, like a licorice lock or a candy chest, but we don't have those to deal with. Can I put it here, or is this considered too thick? And if I put it here, is that a bad choice because of the isolation? Well, I'm going to bank on this, and I'm going to try that. It doesn't work. Too thick. And these are even thicker. Let's see. I think I'm going to make this wrapped candy first, and then I'm going to move this over to here because it gets into this in-depth area and pops this popcorn and gives me another color bomb. And then I have more stripes and wraps I could make, but I'm just going to rely on this. And then I'm going to take out all green, which is going to have an influence, and didn't quite fill the frog yet. Yikes. That just was not enough on the board to be able to get that done. Look at how much of this we still have to deal with. Well, I only have 2 moves left, so I don't have a lot of opportunity here. I think what I'll do is I'll take out all purple from the board and concentrate the colors and see what that does. That gave me my last best hope, which is to set off as much blue as I can and see where this leaves me. I still had 1 popcorn left to pop and 31 frosting, but now I understand the board better, and I'm going to be more careful about filling that frog using the color bombs in the best way possible. So I'm going to pause the recording, come back, and give this another try and try to put all of my newfound information together. Okay, little green guy is tucked over here. I would love to get a green, make this green turn into a color bomb, but I don't have a way to put 3 together here. I can take out some orange. I think I'll do this. It hits this. Ooh. Now, again, opportunity for the blue, but there's no way to handle that because the conveyor belt's going to change all of that. At least, though, I can make a stripe along here, and then a stripe along here. This stripe is going to hit that popcorn. That's exactly what I want to see happening. Now, I think I will do this. Any green that I hit will also hit here, but I'm not scheduled to hit any green. There's very limited stuff, but I'm hitting a lot of frosting, and that's going to help. I'm going to release this, which means it can produce frosting, and I don't have easy access to it, but I do need frosting. I'd just rather have less frosting in here until I know I've got that popcorn popped. That's just not possible at this point. So let's clear that out. It's going to give us more frosting so that we have more opportunities to collect, right? Let's make sure this doesn't shift back. This is an experiment. So I'm taking this out. It goes down to 86. It doesn't keep telling me that I need to get rid of every single bit of frosting. If it had been jelly, let's say, I would have to get rid of all of the jelly. So even if it produced more jelly, I'd have to keep getting rid of it. This is not a bad move, but I love this right in here. Look at how decisively that clears things out. Oh, there goes that stripe. So now I'm trying this new method of allowing this to produce the frosting for me that I need, but it is creating problems with trying to get to the popcorn. It's not impossible, but it's not easy at this point. So what to do? Let's keep filling that frog. He's filled now. I can move him, and the question is where. I think I'm going to move him where he's going to have help against the frosting and against the popcorn, but still be in the relatively open area. So I have a good chance of getting him filled again, right? I think that's the best move. Can I hit this? No, not that I can see. So let's take out the licorice and try to make space down here. Can I hit this? Yes. And I need to hit that hard. I need to hit it a lot. We don't have many turns left. I could make this stripe. That would be wonderful. I think I need to do this. And that's also hitting some frosting, so that's good. Oh, if I don't hit this again, this is going to go away. I don't have a lot of opportunity to do this. I could do cascading here and hope it all turned out. But I think what I'll do is this and try to get that frog filled in. There we go. We're getting things struck on the back end. We've got a popcorn done. This isn't filled yet, but it's close. There we go. So now I've got the popcorn filled. I'm going to take, popped. I'm going to take him and move him where he has the best chance. Now I'm going to fill him again, and unfortunately the problem is I've run out of moves. But I think what this shows is a nice progression. I'm understanding how the board works. I was left with only 13 frosting this time around. So I'm on the right track. I've got the right strategy. Now I just have to employ that logically each time, playing the board, because there are a lot of different things that can happen on this board. But if I'm consistent with my strategy, then when I get some luck, I'll be able to capitalize on it. I'm going to give it a few more tries here, and we'll see what we can do. I cannot reach this guy, but what I can do is try to drop a blue in here. Is it going to be likely? No. Because I've got 4 colors, I've got only well, I've got a little bit more of a chance because this blue is set to come up here. So if I can get the blue, well, here it's just going to be taken over by the conveyor belt. It's going to be moved over. But if I can get a blue to land here or here, I have a shot at it. Plus I will be taking out some frosting. There we go. We got it. Okay. I can't reach orange. I'm going to make a stripe here. I can reach orange, but I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the board. That's not enough. So I'm going to keep working on clearing this out. The more space I clear out, the more chance I'll have of having orange on the board to help me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still not enough. I think I need about 7. We used to need like 10. They've changed it, but then we also used to not use up a move when we moved that frog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is going to be enough. Let's see. Now it doesn't look like it's enough because he's not flashing, right? This is a glitch on the board, just in case I didn't show you, because I've played a few times and sometimes I explained it and sometimes I didn't. His toes are splayed, so that tells me he's ready to be filled. He's not flashing, but if I click on him, it says pick my landing square, I'm about to smash some candy. So he is indeed ready to go. And then if I toggle back off, now he's flashing. It's just a little bit of a glitch. Where best to move him? I think I might even try to move him here if I could, but you can see he doesn't land on there. There's too many layers. It's too thick. I could probably set him here. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to click there until I know where I want to put him. That looks like a pretty good spot. This looks like a better spot because this is double thick and it would remove it. But would it actually go? Or this, which is still close to coming out into the open, and I do have this, but also reaches these super thick things. Or over here just to open this up. What I'm going to try is, oops, this. It doesn't work. So the next I'm going to try is this. It doesn't work. He's not landing on the frosting. Big shame. Don't like that. I'm going to put him here because he's going to help pop that popcorn. He's going to take out some licorice. He's going to go like this, and now I can fill him again right away. With his little splayed toes and no sign that he's actually filled. Except the splayed toes. All right, let's see. No flashing like we're used to. Do I move him right away? No, I don't think so, because I don't want him back over here. I don't have a color bomb to renew him again. So I think what I would like to do is try to get some cascading or something in here until I can move him over here, which is now possible. Let's do this. So now we're going to hit this, and he's closer to helping over here, right? That's what I want to go for. I could do this stripe to hit this, and that's not a bad move. I could make another stripe. It should probably leave this intact. Let's do this. There we go. Not intact, but it actually did its purpose, carried out its purpose of hitting this. That's what I wanted. So this one's looking pretty good now. I'm further along than I thought I might be at this stage, so what I want to do is make the very best choices possible. I could do this and it would help clear this out, but I think I might make this stripe here. The stripe isn't aligned well, but I might be able to rest it on the conveyor belt or put it together with something else. If I drop it down 1, 2, 3, it's aligned here. Now anything can blow up, but I'm going to be hitting this, but not blowing it up. And now I'm left with this, which is going to do several things. It's going to hit this. So it's going to remove at least one of the rivets. I think 2, because it's going to go this way and this way to hit it. Plus it's going to hit the popcorn, and the popcorn is ready to be popped. Plus, if I move it over this way, it could hit the frog, but I don't have a lot of orange to send to that frog. So I'm going to move it this way so it can hit this twice. And it's going to be hitting the frosting and the licorice. All right, so here we go. Boom. Lots set off. And now we're getting some help with the frog here. Can I hit this directly? No. Let me look at my options. I could use this or this, but I don't like it. I don't have orange. It's not going to work. I could do this, which is pretty good. It takes out some of this frosting, takes out some licorice, opens this up a bit. I could make this stripe, which is aimed well. I like the stripe. Not only is it aimed here, but it's aimed at this frosting. This is also a good move, but it may be even better if I wait for it. So let's do this. And then still can't fill that frog. Can I hit this? No, and it's about ready to send things out, but that's okay. It'll send out frosting, right? Let's do this. We'll take a bit of that frosting. I could make another stripe. I could fill the frog, or I could send this off. I like hitting this and sending this off and hoping to get this frog filled on the backswing. That's not working out. That stuff that was there has gone away. I only have 7 moves left. I'm going to go for a bit of cascading. There we go. Filled the frog. I don't have to get the popcorn, so I can focus directly on all of this stuff in here. Oh, I wish I could take out purple at this point. I'd love to bring this down lower. Even lower than... There we go. Okay. So now I can fill the frog again on accident, but it worked. I could do this stripe, and I like that stripe. It's a good stripe. I need extra firepower down here, so I'm going to take it. And then I'm going to move this guy back over here. He's going to hit a lot of that frosting. And then I'm going to turn him into a stripe and take out more frosting. There we go. Look at that. I think we're there. Got it. All right. So, all told, that was my 5th playthrough for recording purposes. There were a few in there that you didn't see, but maybe it was my 6th playthrough. It was my 5th or 6th playthrough. But it is possible to get done, and once you hit on that strategy, weighing whether or not you're going to blow up that magic mixer or you're going to keep it around to get extra frosting so you don't have to clear out that bottom portion quite as much, You need to weigh all of those things based on what you're given on the board. Fill that frog wisely and move him when he's available. Don't get fooled if he's not flashing. He may be available. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you folks consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.